So I've finally got round to starting to scan some of these model engineer and electrician magazines from 1921. These are very man-cavey, very blokey. There's loads and loads of fabulous kind of pages of diagrams and electronics and circuit illustrations that are absolutely fantastic. Some of them which would make fantastic stamps. What I'm trying to do, or what I hope to do, is to try and scan some of these, and then I might be able to, with a little bit of digital manipulation, be able to release them as a paper pad or a digi-download in the new year. So working on that today. Ian's at the doctor's today. His diverticulitis has flared up again. And we've done some research through the National Health Service website, and the advice that he was given when he was first diagnosed was completely the opposite of what it should have been. He was told to avoid white bread and stick to wholemeal. Apparently that's completely wrong. It's the exact opposite. You should avoid high fibre foods like wholemeal and whole grains and that kind of thing, and stick to a bland diet of mostly, fruits and veggies and that kind of thing while you're having a flare up. Anyway, so he's gone back to the doctors. They've also asked him to do a couple of samples. Yeah, you know this what I mean. But they've also discovered that he's also anemic, or maybe suffering from anemia as well, which we kind of knew about because he's already on high dosage iron tablets. So if he's still anemic on those, then let's just hope there's nothing more seriously wrong with his blood.
The guilty party.
The guilty parties, that's exactly right. So we've got little Looney there as well, look.
Oh, look at Luna.
So we're just out with Karen and Steve. We've been down in Newark this weekend, haven't you?
Yeah.
Bit of a rainy weekend.
Wet and cold.
Yeah, we were going to go, but it was too wet for the boys. So instead, Karen and Steve have come up for a visit, and we're coming out for something to eat. So we're in the Rondo Lounge,
Our favourite.
one of our favourite haunts. So we'll let you know what we get on.
Rumbly tumbly.
Rumbly tumblers, yes. So it's been a strange week. Now that the dynamic within the household has changed somewhat, it's almost like we're back to when Mum and Dad first moved in. We're all kind of walking around, treading on eggshells, being very, very careful about what we say. And it's just a bit, uncomfortable at the moment. It's not quite so bad because it's been just over a week since the incident. So, everybody's had time to think and reflect and discuss. I know Mum and Dad have sat and discussed, and I know me and Ian have discussed at great length about the way forward, and all of the paperwork now for the sale of the house in Barnsley has been submitted into the solicitors, to the lawyers. So it's now in the hands of the lawyers. So that's done and out of the way. So I've had discussions with my sister and my brother about the best thing for Mum and Dad going forward, the best way to continue their care. So we've had, like I said, family discussions, family forums. So there's a lot to think about this week. So and it's also a quiet week work-wise as well, because we're coming up to Christmas. The website has kind of slowed down a little bit because people are concentrating on Christmas presents and all that kind of thing, not really necessarily buying for themselves. So I've had chance to sit and go through and reevaluate what I want to do. I've also been able to film a couple of videos for the club. The first one, which I'm just uploading now. So hopefully by the time this video goes live, there will be an exclusive mission inspiration end of year art journal flip through for club members. So again, if you're a club member, a new club member, then that will be there for you to watch. So I hope you enjoy watching that as much as I enjoyed going through it page by page. So yeah, like I said, a bit of a strange week this week. And the weather's been rubbish as well. It's practically been non-stop raining. Yuck.
I just wanted to share with you, I've just made some little tiny dragon machines. Look how dinky they are. The dragons are about 1.5 inches to 2 inches high, and it's an Emberling welfare globe. There's that little chappy there. The globe comes off. There we are, you see him? He looks like a big fat tummy. And then there's this one as well. But what's nice about them is when you light them up, I'll show you. 1, 2. Look at them. Don't they look brilliant? I'm really pleased with those. The idea is this hatches them out. When they get big, they can go away and put another egg inside to hatch. I just think the colours are so nice. The whole machine's only, what, 10 inches high, USB powered as well. Something a bit different, you know what I'm like. I like to do different. I've also made something called a trans-dimensional spectrometer. It allows you to travel along the ether. You can select which channel you want to travel on, whether you want to travel on the green channel, the blue channel, or the red channel, as you see them in the inside there. Let's be worn over your shoulder. There's a little sign. Yeah, I'm trying to get myself sorted out, make lots of new things for when I'm ready to go out again in February. All limited editions this time. I'm only making 6 or 8 of anything this year. I got so bored this year making the same thing over and over again. I also have the apparition aspirator. This one has just been sold to a good friend and customer in Northern Ireland. This looks for ghosts and then vacuums them up and stores them inside in the pressure container there. It's a wearable, but it actually unscrews from the base, so you can have it at home on the side, unscrew it, put the shoulder strap on, and away you go. So that is the apparition aspirator. Last but not least, today I have the Artron energy detector. There's a knob that you turn on the front. You know when you're right with the green, when it lights up blue. There we go. There's an eye to look for the power and the Artron energy itself, and then there's lots of little dials, etc. on the sides, vent holes, and on the back you've got the nameplate, the Artron energy detector. I put the nameplates on for 2 reasons really. One reason is that it's great for customers to remember what they're called, and secondly it's great for me to remember what they're called because I make so many things. So yeah, that will also have a screw-on base that screws on there, so you can have it at home or wear it. The office is a little bit of a mess at the moment, I must admit. I'm on with lots and lots of different things. We've got bits everywhere. Got new stuff for the weekends. This weekend, of course, we're doing the class. And then I'm just making some Artron radiation detectors. They're rather funky. There's all sorts going on. It's madness in here. Pure madness. Well, the rain has stopped eventually. It's still pretty grey and unappealing. And I'm out with the boys this morning. I think I'm going to have a walk this morning towards the canal. So we'll see if there's any ducks and geese, etc. Bentley, Nipper, come on. It's like trying to herd cats with these two. Come on, boys. No, Nippy won't go anywhere unless he wants to, and we have to wait for him. Little dog he may be, but when he digs his paws in, you can't move him at all. Well, we've got to the canal this morning and there was loads of ducks. And there's a lady feeding them over there. You can just about see. There must be 50, 60 ducks full and loads of seagulls. We're just left with 3 solitary ducks down here. But hey ho. So yeah, no ducks this morning. I thought the swans might be back. We've seen them a couple of times this week, but not today. I think it's like, I don't know what's going on over there with all lady feeding them. It's hell let loose over there. Well, we've caught up with all the ducks this morning, and we've also got, as you can see, a couple of canal boats on the canal this morning. That's Koi Carpe Diem. Carpe Diem? Something about time? Something like that? I can't remember. I'm sure Michael will tell me when we get back. There's another one as well, just parked next to it, as you can just about see through the trees. But the ducks are incredibly noisy this morning. Do you know what I mean about them being a lot? One of them keeps laughing as well. Mike reckons he's just quackers. Hey ho!
Why am I thinking of Freddie Mercury right now?
Well, we're out on our evening walk and it's just starting to go dusk. And what a look at the sight I've got, beautiful. These people really have some lovely lights up this year. I like those, look at those, like fireworks. Looks absolutely beautiful and so festive. I think there's a lot more with them on, but still a bit early yet. Early in the evening I mean, not early in, as in December.
Heater's not too loud. So, I think I've finished doing all my Christmas shopping now. I think I ordered my last item. So hopefully that'll be here in the next couple of days. So all I've got left really is just to grab a couple of bags of doggy treats and wrap those up for Bentley and Nipper for Christmas. So they've got something to open on Christmas morning, because we all know doggies love opening parcels. Well, ours do anyway. So I think I mentioned earlier in the week that I'd done some exclusive videos for new club members, one of which I have uploaded and is now available for club members to watch on the website. But I also haven't forgotten my angels. So if you're one of my angels, I've just uploaded and added some new digi-stamps up there, some vintage digi-stamps. Now, if you remember, I was talking about those vintage electrician and model making magazines dating from 1908 to 1922. So I've got a whole stack of them up over on my bookcase over there. So what I've done is I've converted some of those scans that I did. I've removed all the backgrounds and I've cleaned them all up, and I've turned them into transparent PNG digi-stamps that people can use to drop onto other images, use as overlays, that kind of thing. And I've done 4 large ones, and I've just uploaded those to the angel only section of my website. So if you're one of my angels, then hop across, because there's 4 fabulous sets of vintage male kind of ish digi-stamps for you to play with. So have at it. So he's just brought me a cup of coffee. Isn't it lovely? I suppose I should have waited to say isn't it lovely instead of actually tasted it. Really.
Be an idea, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but it is nice, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. So I've been trying to sort out cameras and things for the new and upcoming live stream today. We've had visitors in my shed today, borrowing my cameras and our internet because theirs is broken.
The cable snapped.
Yeah, apparently a tree fallen down in the garden and taken the telephone wire and internet with it. So
You didn't say who it was.
Kane Alfie from Indigo Blue. Anyway, so they hijacked my shed today, but that's fine. Just wanted to kind of jump on at the end of this week's vlog, just to say a huge thank you to everybody who have sent or put comments and helpful advice, support
And
love, yes, lots of love, not only through the YouTube comment section but also direct messages through Facebook and that kind of thing, but also emails too, with helpful advice and support and all the rest of it. It does mean a lot. And it's one of those things that you hear a lot, you know, people are grateful and appreciate all that kind of thing. But we're sat here in this wooden shed in a back garden in Nottinghamshire, and there's a whole world out there, and it's humbling to think that we're actually reaching out and touching people's lives in different countries, Australia and New Zealand and North America and Canada and
Germany, France, Italy,
Greece
and Wales.
And Welsh Wales too.
Wales.
It is kind of humbling to think that, you know, you guys all over the world tune in regularly to see what's going on with us too. I mean, we're just two ordinary blokes, aren't we? Really.
Maybe ordinary, but I'm actually a superstar inside.
You know, we're not extraordinary. We're not.
No, we just trundle. We
You
trundle
know.
along from day to day. We do our thing. We try to make everybody happy. We try to look after everybody. We try not to do anybody any harm, and not diss anybody. It's a bit youthful. Diss anybody, is that
Ooh.
right? Diss.
That's a bit youthful.
Youthful.
It's a bit
Try not to
youthful.
upset anybody. But unfortunately, the med does stick sometimes, doesn't it?
It certainly does. The axiom of do unto others
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
is something which we both firmly believe in, and we do try and help and treat people with respect. And obviously sometimes that's not always returned, but that's a different story altogether, isn't it? But even so, you know, we will still carry on. We will still continue
Yes.
the way that we always have been, and we hope that you guys also still continue with us. So for next year, 2026, the vlogs will continue. We'll try and do them as we have done before, behind the scenes, you know, just like dropping in on what's going on in our lives and things like that. But also we want to do more live projects. We've
Yes.
been discussing what kind of projects and things we want to do next year that we haven't done this year. Ian and I realised this year, 2025, neither of us have made any journals.
No.
And I know you guys love it when we create journals.
I love it when you create journals.
So next year we are going to be making more journals as well. So so the Mission Inspiration is going to be continuing. We're going to be we will be officially launching the club in January, but I know some of you have already joined, so thank you. It's greatly appreciative of that. We're greatly appreciative of that. So there's the club stuff that we're going to be doing. Obviously I'll continue to add on Angel freebies and Angel exclusives as well, but there's going to be lots more other stuff going on. I'm going to try and continue and do a varying different degree of projects throughout the year, not just art journaling, but some more mixed media stuff
And
as well.
I am going to do one project a month. He
Are
doesn't
you-
know this, but I'm
making-
committing to one project every month. And I'm starting with the Victorian Gramophone in January.
Right.
So you heard it from me. I'll do one project a month. I don't want to do journal pages and stuff like that. That's not me.
No.
I want to make stuff.
Yeah.
So I'll make, whether it'll be all
You're going to do
sorts.
3D stuff.
3D stuff.
3D
assemblage and stuff like that.
Excellent stuff. Oh, I've just remembered I've still got that electrical
have
one to do.
actually, yeah.
It's just here. I will do it soon. Yeah. So you heard it from the horse's mouth.
I beg your pardon.
So there we go. So
Stallion maybe.
let's not go into that.
No, it's not.
Let's not go into that. Okay, yeah, so I think that's about it, isn't it?
Oh, and I had the results back from my cancer screening. All's good.
Yay!
Good.
That was the bowel cancer screening.
That's bowel cancer screening.
So that's one item off the list.
Yes.
We've still got to wait for the results of
We've got
the
an
anemia.
test yet, but hey, still here. And my tummy's a lot better as well.
Good, excellent stuff. All right, so I think we'll call that a day for this week.
A day for this week. Is that mixed metaphors?
Yeah, I suppose so. So again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you all again very, very soon. Bye for now. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget, you can access your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. There's a link in the description area below. Thank you.